Hello Aries, welcome to the Heart Space. This is Andrea. Today we are going to ask spirit guides to let us know what are the most important messages you have to receive throughout this period. I did sit in meditation and one important message came through. It was the need for you to know that your perseverance and hard work are not going unnoticed. I'm going to work with the archetype deck. We're going to take one card and see what are the most important messages you have to know right now. Thank you. Aries, the sword, yes. The sword is your truth. The sword is that, consistent fire in your belly that refuses to burn out. Beautiful. And the bottom, the riddle. Yeah, I'm getting there's something you are trying to make sense of in your life. I'm getting seeds of effort taking root. Seeds of effort taking root. Interesting. Let me just read a couple of messages from this book. The sword. The knife, the blade, a weapon. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind and a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. Decisions shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. So the decisions that you make right now will shape your destiny, and in general, any decisions, small or big, they are creating a ripple effect in our life, in the future and the past, because everything happens right here, right now. Time is not linear. Okay. Let's get into your spread. I want to ask spirit guides, what's the most important message, the heart of the matter of this spread for Aries? Thank you. Let's put it here. Three of Pentacles, yeah. You're collaborating, you're working on something. It may find yourself in precarious situations because whatever you are working on, it's something that it's very important to you, and it's taken you a long time to reach the top of this mountain. I feel you are there, if not very close to the top of the mountain, to that success, to that clarity, to that growth, whatever you are creating and whatever your project is. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. What is the challenge in this situation? Thank you, spirit guides. What is the challenge? Wow, that flew. Justice. Justice and Nine of Cups. I'm sensing this speaks about your emotional truth. There's a need for you to understand that your emotions are dictating your life right now. Your traumas are dictating your life. And as you can see, we have the sword twice here so far. There's a need for you to use your words cautiously, I'm hearing, but speak your truth from a compassionate space. There may be a Libra that you are dealing with, and there's a challenge there. This person may challenge your emotions, may challenge your sense of safety in a way. Nine of Cups speaks about wish fulfillment, and this being in the challenge makes me wonder if one person or something in your life is not treating you fairly. That's what I'm getting here. Nine of Swords. Yeah, something is creating a little bit of stress, of overwhelm here. That's what I'm sensing. You're doing something behind the scenes, though. There's something you are thinking, creating, opening yourself up to, learning. Okay, let's keep going. What's the blind spot? What's coming and you're not seeing? The Magician. The creation is coming to life. You understanding that you have all the tools to create and shape your destiny, right? You have the sword, you have the cup, you have the pentacle, and you have the wand as well. We'll clarify this as well, and let's see. Likely outcome. With this Three of Pentacles, I'm feeling that you've been cultivating behind the scenes something. You've planted seeds with intention and maybe endured the waiting game with more patience than people give you credit for. Your efforts have not been in vain. That's very important to know. This also is not about results. It's also about recognition with this Three of Pentacles being here. This speaks about a project that is going to bring you recognition, progress in areas that maybe once felt stagnant. Okay, so what I'm getting for some of you is that a project or effort that you nearly gave up on will suddenly begin to grow again. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. And likely outcome. Father of Cups and the Tower. There's like an emotional breakthrough here. Like a major breakthrough that has something to do with your emotions, mastering your emotions, understanding your emotions. There's something that's becoming very clear here with the Tower. The Tower is this, it's Mars, right? It's your planet, so this speaks about unexpected changes. It refers to breakups, to breakdowns, collapses of structures. But this is a welcome change. This is that purge or intervention, if you will, that's going to change your life for the better. Okay, let's get into clarifying these energies. Look what's at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. That's the good health, the success, the new opportunities, right? The twists and turns of fate, prosperity coming into your life. Wow, okay. I'm loving these energies. Let's get into clarifying. Please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so, if you're enjoying this reading and resonates with you. Thank you. All right, let's clarify the most important card here that I feel. The Three of Pentacles. Justice again. Yeah, there's a Libra that you may be dealing with. Very important. Queen of Swords, that you have to be very discerning and to set boundaries. Because I feel this person may be an energetic vampire, maybe somebody that keeps taking and never offering you anything. I feel a lot of energy that's being depleted with this person. It can be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For some of you, this person has been part of your project and now you're realizing that it's not working out. Okay? You take what resonates, leave the rest. For others, there's this Libra energy in your midst that's helping you reach this mountaintop. Okay? This success. So you know on which end you are. I do feel that strength is one of your superpowers right now, and this resilience that I can't get away from, because with you, Aries, resilience is always loud. You are the person that it's always saying, yeah, I'm going to act on my instinct and I'm going to go for it. What makes you powerful is not really your ability to move fast, but your ability to stay steady with everything around you shifting. That's one of your major abilities. I feel that you are going to handle things with more compassion, more grace, and self-trust. Okay, the challenge, Justice and Nine of Cups. A lot of air in your spread, so you may be dealing with somebody that's an air sign. Wow, a lot of confirmations here. We have King of Swords, the Tower again, and Seven of Cups. There's a major revelation here that may be coming from an air sign. You know, at a core level, this speaks about clarity, major clarity, sharp perception, somebody extremely intelligent, extremely in touch with reality, and somebody that's not afraid to say no, to cut through illusion, right? Once again, the sword is very prevalent in your reading, so take this, Aries, as a message. I feel there's a call for you to cut through some sort of illusion, or even remove a specific person from your life that's not allowing you to reach this mountaintop. Seven of Cups does speak about maybe having too many options, maybe being delusional about a specific person, maybe being confused which way to go. I feel this will come to an end with the Tower. This is once again a blessing in disguise, this Tower. You are stepping into your authority. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see the Magician. What you're not seeing. Blind spot. Three of Wands and 10 of Swords. One more. Wow, beautiful. You're going to rise through any challenges, any endings that may feel abrupt and unexpected. You're rising just like this, like the Magician from the ashes. You're rising in a way that you have not expected. I feel there's an ending here, okay, of some sorts. It can be just a system belief that's ending. It can be a trauma that you're transmutating. Something is shifting in your reality as you are moving into the Four of Wands, which is celebration, which is victory. This is just like the Six of Wands. This is recognition, victory, but it has something to do with your home base, with where you live, or your community, or your parents, your siblings, your spouse, etc. You're accomplishing something, you're getting married, you are celebrating something that took you a long time to build, to recognize, to create. Yeah. And I'm hearing it's long overdue. It's long overdue. For some of you, I'm also getting some promotion, some sort of promotion, or a community finally rallying around you. Okay, but even more than that, this is about you seeing yourself as victorious. Okay, it's about realizing that every obstacle that you overcame made you the person you are today. Well, you are the Magician in this story, and I'm not gonna get worried where you stand, because you have everything it takes to take yourself to the next level. Yeah. Okay, and likely outcome, Father of Cups and the Tower. I'm hearing surrender, and I'm seeing the moth to the flame. Surrender. There's newness coming into your life. Surrender to the Tower, that's what I'm getting. One more. Look at this. We start with the sword, we end with the sword, which is truth. Your truth being expressed, lived into, embodied, right? Even as challenging as it may seem, the truth will always prevail. The truth will always be the best action forward, right? Your truth. Wow. At the bottom, Queen of Pentacles. I am feeling, Aries, that you're building, whatever you're building, once again, it doesn't have to be a career. It doesn't have to be anything about the external, about money. It may easily be something about what you're building internally. You know, this sense of confidence, this sense of purpose, healing, growth, this spiritual abundance, right? So everybody has their own story. And this is a general reading, so take once again what resonates and leave the rest. But there's a legacy here in the making that I'm feeling. It can be a stable home, it can be a thriving business, it can be a fulfilling relationship, or all of the above. Okay? Family and community, though, will play an important role for you, Aries, because you're not just being seen, you become a source of strength and inspiration for others, especially you holding your sword, right? When you don't allow anybody to manipulate you or make you play their game, you are playing your game. You're being in the driver's seat. Beautiful. Okay, and let's get a couple of final messages from the spirit animal. Wow, look at that. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. It's also 44, number 8. And then we have give with gratitude and grace. Be generous to yourself and others. Interesting, because I have a lot of turkeys right now around me. So turkeys are very present in my life, and they are so incredibly spiritual as well. You know, if you just sit and observe them, they're pretty incredible and so beautiful as well. Wow, look at that. I need to take this. Surrender now and trust in the magic. The math spirit, remember? Beautiful. So we have 39 and 66. I feel these numbers are important to some of you. Maybe they are your age. Use your intuition as always. But these are really beautiful because, you know, in order to receive the abundance, you must surrender. You must allow yourself to rise once again from the ashes, right? Please trust your value. Trust your efforts, okay? And I feel you need to know that you don't have to prove yourself to anybody, right? Stand in your power and in your truth. Be ready to receive what you've worked for, because I feel your path is unstoppable using your truth, using your sword, okay? So enjoy this ride. It feels like a beautiful ride, and let yourself carry the crown because you deserve it. Much love to you, Aries. See you soon. Bye-bye.